Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there! Welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there. Home Jort Enthusiast.
Home Jort Enthusiast, and we are The Sexperts. We're coming to you live every week with a different topic from a different location. We're getting down and dirty.
We are getting down and dirty, but in the most clean and hygienic way possible.
That's right, because we don't want to spread STIs, which is not the topic of the day. Let's introduce not the topic of the day. Let's introduce the location. We're coming to you live from the Walk of Fame in Los Angeles, Hollywood Boulevard.
I love this place.
Yeah.
A lot of my favorites.
Yeah. Who are we standing right in front of here, by the way? Move your foot, Delilah.
Krusty the Clown.
I didn't know cartoon characters could have their own star.
Well, yeah, Krusty's got one.
No.
Bugs has got one.
Should we get one? All you have to do is just like pay them money, right? It's like a pay-to-play scheme.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Do we have the budget for separate? Or should we go at halvesies?
Halvesies. Dr. John and Delilah. But I want the left half. So it says Dr. John and Delilah on the right half.
You have insisted on that all these years, and I've rolled with it just to keep this thing going.
That's why it's Lennon McCarthy, not McCarthy Lennon. It's just alphabetical.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm confident enough in what I bring to the table that I don't mind being on the right.
Well, speaking of bringing to the table, that has nothing to do with our topic of the day. But our topic of the day today is IBS, Irritable Balls Syndrome. As some of you know, some of you men out there, what you eat has an effect directly on your testicles. So say you eat something really spicy, that could irritate your balls.
Say you eat something really cold.
Yeah.
You got a shriveled ass dick.
We'll go through pretty much the entire food pyramid from the bottom to the top. We'll talk about irritable ball syndrome.
My mom made a bowl of chili recently. Had my dick sweating.
Because your mom's so hot, or?
No, the chili was hot.
Oh, okay. You got to take me on a journey through these things that you say. Because I didn't know if the chili was hot or if your mom was hot. Or both. Anyways, all right. And I want to talk about your home Jort enthusiast thing in a bit. But let's stop chatting.
Two
Chatty.
Cathys.
Two chatty Cathys.
We could be a hip-hop duo.
Anyways, let's get to our guest because he's waiting patiently, standing on another star over here. Welcome. Hi there.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, I love your accent. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience out there?
I'm Clem McGann.
Clem McGann?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. And what is your thing? Tell the audience what you do.
I'm a semi-retired stunt double.
Semi-retired?
Yes.
Do you have
you never fully get out.
Is that true?
It is. I'm studying to be an artificial intelligence programmer.
So you're getting out of the stunt double game to go into computer programming.
So right now you're just stunt doubling to pay the bills?
Yeah, basically.
Where can we see you? What kind of stunt doubling have you done in your long career?
Well, I was a stunt double for Matthew McConaughey's nose.
Why did they need a stunt double for his
nose? He had
nose?
to pick his nose, and Matthew was like, I ain't doing that.
So did you use your own finger, or was it Matthew McConaughey's finger in your nose?
It was my finger.
By the way, look at those jeans. Look at it. Delilah, look at his fingers. I would want to use his fingers, too, in pretty much every scene. Look at that.
Well,
yeah, I got a booger.
Well, for a small fee, I'll pick it.
Well,
I don't make a lot of money here.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say it on the radio, but go ahead and write down the fee and maybe just slide it across.
Come on, man. We're saving our money for a star.
Yeah, but, I mean, he is a star. Okay, he's giving me the slip of paper. Oh, that's very reasonable. You want to take a look at that, Delilah?
Ouch.
All right, well, never mind.
I think
Sorry.
I'll pick my own booger.
Is there a counter offer? Okay, he's slamming another piece of paper. He had that piece of paper ready, by the way. He was highballing us.
Just feeling transactional.
Oh, look at that, Delilah. Is that more reasonable? That price?
I don't know what yen.
Wait, it's in yen?
It's in yen.
Okay. Okay, what else would we have seen you in? So Matthew McConaughey's nose.
Let me see. I was also Nick Cage's butt cheek.
Just one of them.
Yeah, he had a rash.
So it was your like left butt cheek and Nick Cage's right butt cheek because
Yes.
his right butt cheek was fine. The left was.
See, what they did was they used this split camera photography, and they took a picture of his and mine, and then they stitched it together.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
a question.
Yeah.
Are you just naturally gifted to where your body parts match these celebrities' body parts, or can you make your body parts like? Is it acting where you make them look like the celebrity body part?
And no offense, by the way, Delilah has a tendency to offend us, but no offense. Like, but do you act? Do you body part act?
Well, slightly.
Well, show us. Like, let's say.
Well, I'm a method actor like Daniel Day-Lewis, except I use body parts. I get them in the method.
Well, let's give him
Say
something.
you're
Yeah.
Julia Roberts' tit.
Oh, he's taking off his shirt. Okay.
And then I'll listen to Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. And then my body part just starts moving.
there
Oh
it
my
goes.
God!
That
Look at
is-
that. That is very.
Pretty woman walking down. See, I better stop before I start going full titty.
Now, I'm just gonna take a wild stab at this, but correct me if I'm wrong. Was that an Aaron Brockovich, Julia Roberts titty?
No, it was a pretty woman.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Brockovich looks like this.
Oh my God! Whoa! How are you get? Wow! I feel like I just learned law. I feel like I went to law school.
Whoa.
Wow!
I got struck by lightning when I was a kid.
Show me,
Wait.
show me Pelican Brief.
Hold on a minute.
Oh my God! Wow! You have a third nipple. That's good. That must be helpful.
It was really helpful when I was filming The Man with the Golden Gun, where Christopher Lee had to have 3 nipples.
Oh God. Oh my G. Oh, speaking of 3 nipples, let's talk about another man part, which is the balls. Let's talk about irritable ball syndrome.
Before
Now
we
let's go
there,
for the
before we
greens.
go there, are you
yeah.
union? Are we gonna have to pay union?
Oh shit, we
for
didn't even
this?
think about that. Yeah. Are you
No,
union?
because I'm semi-retired.
Oh, so you're out of the union now.
Yeah.
Good. Is that the first step? Like you. By the way, I've heard whispers that the union, like especially the stunt double unions, are like very culty, like blood in, blood out. Is that true? Like.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh my-
It's weird how willing they are to whisper those things. They're very careless with their whispers.
Well, don't be too careless, but give us an idea of what it takes to get into the stunt double business and what you had to do to semi-retire.
Well, I'm semi-retired. To get into the stunt double business, I failed out of high school.
You have to fail.
But they saw that I excelled in gym class at falling off the jungle gym, and I was very resilient physically.
Wait, who?
Okay,
who's they?
wait. This is the first time we've. This is the first time we've introduced the element of stunt to this doubling.
What do you mean? No,
I thought he was just. I was starting to think of him more of as a body part double than a stunt double.
No, the nose picking that could have been tragic. Like
What's
Matthew
a-
McConaughey could have tripped, fallen, jammed his finger bone up inside his brain.
Yeah, but Julia Roberts' tit was just sitting there.
She had to get it smacked.
Well, it had to fit into that bra. That was very uncomfortable for her.
Anyways, so you're on the jungle gym, you fall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's watching? Are there like talent scouts out?
Is it on video?
Is it on video?
Yes, it's on America's Funniest Home Videos. My parents won the prize that year.
And the stunt double like guild contacted you.
Yeah, one guy, he had a kid that was acting really bad, and he didn't want to punish him, so he hired me and had me
Spank
fall.
that ass.
So he hired me to fall off the jungle gym.
This is sounding like you are not a stunt double, but some sort of weird like assassin or somebody for hire.
No, when they want people, see, you really brought up a point there, because he wanted his son to disappear.
Oh my God.
And instead of putting him in the witness protection program, well, that was the first step of putting him in the witness protection program, but they had to make it look like he died.
I see. So you stepped in as his stunt double.
Yes.
And you made it look like that kid died. I see.
Yeah, and then I had to move out of New York to California.
So all you had to do, okay, and pay attention, listeners. All you have to do to get into the stunt double guild is fail high school,
And fall.
fall off the jungle gym, move to California. Oh, there you go.
And then they hired me. They said, you're very flexible. Can you be, this is when I was in college,
Yeah.
can you be Roger Moore's wart? Because because they were having the problem with Moonraker. See, they were filming Moonraker, and his wart didn't look so good, so they wanted a better looking wart.
Sounds like you've been in a lot of James Bonds.
Can you believe the kind of advice we're giving on a free podcast? Like,
Yeah. By the way, if you want to donate, go to patreon.com/Sexperts Podcast. We could use the funds. Oh, by the way, we haven't done this in a while, but do you want to do some sponsors?
yeah.
We haven't done this in maybe a year. So we're on. Would you like to help us, Mr. McGann?
Yeah, I'd be delighted to.
So let's all go around and read. I have a stack of sponsors. We probably should have been reading these throughout the year.
Yeah, first off, I'd like to apologize to our sponsors for never typically mentioning them. Silent sponsors.
All right, here we go. I'll read the first one. Here we go. Jimmy's Baby Dick Oil. For when your baby dick needs oil, reach for the Jimmy's Baby Dick Oil.
Man, that's some good copywriting right there.
All right, read one.
Matthew's Maps. Why trust Google Maps? Google's the man. You know who else is the man? Matthew's the man. Trust Matthew's Maps to get you there when you don't have service. Because they're still on paper.
I don't know why Matthew's Maps thought that our audience would like Matthew's Maps, but anyways. Would you like to read one, Mr. McGann?
Sure.
Go for it.
Sally's Strap-On Outlet. For your strap-on needs when you don't want to pay full price and don't mind a few defects.
Now that fits. That fits more like
I would have gone with this. I would have gone with the tagline: "Defective for her pleasure." Defective for her pleasure.
All right, I'll read the next one. Sam's retirement home. There's a lot of STDs here. Would you like to retire? Oh, okay.
I feel like you're reading the ones that people just gave up on.
All right, go ahead. Read one, Delilah.
Wow, this is from a municipal entity. The Norfolk Public Zoo. Get here quick. Our animals are dying. See them while they're still alive. Tomorrow could be too late. Norfolk Public Zoo.
I love that slogan. It really is like, carpe diem. Take life by the reins, You got another one, McGann?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab off the top there.
Eat more corn.
Is that all it says?
Yes.
Eat more
They
corn.
donated a sizable $20.
That's right. If you donate $20, we'll read anything. Let's read off more than $20.
It's kind of like it's like they took Chick-fil-A's idea. Like Chick-fil-A has cows with signs that say "Eat more chicken."
Yeah.
This is a green bean wearing a sign that says "Eat more."
All right, that must have been from the Corn Association of America. Corn Association of America.
COA.
COA. Okay. Well, let's get back to the topic of the day. And that's, thank you for reading. You have a really great, you're not just a stunt double. You have a voice as well. I want to hear more about your roles. But let's talk about IBS, Irritable Balls Syndrome. We're moving up the food pyramid. Now we're at the meats. The meats are actually important because if you eat cold meats.
I noticed you limping when you came up. Have you had some big injuries in your career? Sorry.
No, that's
sorry to
okay.
interrupt.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, yes. I was doing John Goodman's leg.
Wait, you were doing it or you were standing in for it? Cause
I was standing in for it. Forgive me.
Which leg? Left, right, or third?
His left leg. And then Roseanne fell and knocked it out of joint. And so they needed me to reenact the scene, so it reenacted all right. Reenacted my knee right out of its socket. I haven't been right since.
That is so
I
unfortunate.
made it through Vietnam and everything else.
Wait, hold on. You buried the lead here. You were in Vietnam?
A little bit.
Wow.
He just certain parts of his body were.
Did you do any stunt doubling in Vietnam?
Yeah, when we were making Missing in Action 3 with Chuck Norris. I was his foot on the boat. And the foot that you see kicking people's faces, that was me.
How did you get your foot up that high?
Well, it took a little trick.
He dislocated his leg.
Well, close. I dislocated my hip.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. So, semi-retired, you have this injury. Do you have, like, good benefits, or they all ran out? Like, do you need...
Well, they gave me enough money to go to the University of Ragu to learn artificial intelligence because they're going to need stunt doubles in the video game industry.
Oh, like the Mortal Kombat
Yes.
franchise, all the fighting games.
So they need someone to make it look like they're really getting hurt when they're not. So moms of America don't get upset when their kids are playing giant video games.
This is really fascinating. What got you into artificial intelligence and video games and stuff?
Well, now they got this technology, you see.
Yeah.
Where they can make actors on the spot. They don't even need people.
Oh, so you're not fighting the future. You're going with the flow. You're like, I see where the tide is rolling, you know?
Yes.
That's what we did. We used to be strictly books. Like, we put out, 13, 14 sexperting books.
And we had no idea that people weren't reading them.
We didn't realize how few people could read anymore.
Yeah, so we went to podcasts. We may go to video next. I don't know. I think that may be the future. I don't know. You tell me, Delilah.
Let's ask him.
Yeah.
I think YouTube is a good option.
What
is
for
that?
the
What is
experts?
that?
Yeah. Let's talk YouTube.
It's like this video
We've been meaning to
service.
ask.
It's like a video service where you can video yourself doing stupid things and post it to the internet for people to watch.
Well, that isn't us. We don't do stupid things. We do important public work.
I could see Mildred being a YouTube star.
What?
She films herself doing some dumbass shit.
Yeah, she's in an iron lung and she tries to put on makeup.
She's
It's
like an
not-
extreme iron lunger. She shoots herself
Extreme.
off half pipes.
Well, damn, I
she
could
competed-
use her I could do a master's thesis on her.
Really?
Mildred's the first ever X Games competitor to be in an iron lung.
Whoa.
Yeah, she beat the Jamaican bobsled team.
I think I remember that.
What a relevant pull out of pop culture.
They made the... What's that?
They had a nickname for Mildred, Rusty Runnings.
Yeah, that was a bestseller.
Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah,
man, it's the iron lung lady, man.
we forfeit. We forfeit.
Well, she did good bong hits.
We're just
I heard.
simple bobsled men from Jamaica. We can't go up against the iron lung.
Hey, talk about your jorts real quick. What is this? And do you know what jorts are, by the way?
Are they lawn darts?
Are they lawn darts? Talk
They are
about
not.
jorts. They are not.
Oh, jarts, I was thinking.
Jorts.
Jorts are jean shorts.
Oh,
and
okay.
so what I do is I have a foundation where we will accept anyone's old jeans.
Okay.
We don't ask any questions.
Okay.
We don't need to know
Sure.
were they cared for or not. We just take them, we foster them,
Yeah.
we cut them in half, and we make shorts out of them, which we give to less fortunate people.
In half, hot dog or hamburger style.
We cut them in triangles,
So pizza style.
like a grilled cheese.
Do you
Grilled cheese.
acid wash them to make that 80s look?
Yeah. Or you stonewash them.
We don't,
And what's the difference?
but we will accept ones that have been previously stone or acid washed. You asked what the difference is?
Yeah.
That's a dumb question because it's in the name. It's in the name.
What do you mean?
Stonewashed are thrown into a river with stones until they come out clean
Okay.
and discolored.
Okay.
Acid washed are sent on tour with fish, and they're worn by fish fans and who dance while they're tripping on acid, and they come back clean and discolored.
With probably a lot of semen on it. Speaking of...
No fish fan has ever gotten laid.
They just go to detox.
That's why they do so many drugs, is because they don't have sex, which fish fans, you should be listening to this show. We could really help you out.
I want to ask you, so we heard about your knee. What is the most horrific accident you've been in or you've witnessed as a stunt double?
Oh, I don't even want to hear this.
You can turn your head.
Well,
I can still hear.
I got a hangnail.
No.
Did it get real infected?
Yes, we were doing The Mummy 15, The Mummy Unwrapped. And we were doing a scene where we had this little, what's that thing called? A cherub? No.
A scarab?
Scarab, yeah. And they painted my fingernail to look like a scarab. And they had some trouble with their CGI. So they wanted the scarab to crawl up into the mummy's orifice. And I was like, shit, no, I ain't doing that. And when I was running away from the set, I tripped and fell, and my fingernail hooked on the mummy's robe, and it pulled, and so I got a hangnail.
Good God.
Very painful.
Wow. I am so sorry. Did you have to get that one chopped off? Is that artificial intelligence, Pinky?
It's got an Amazon Echo app. I got to tell it, Pinky, stand up, and it'll stand up. But
Wow.
so instead of saying Alexa, I have to say Pinky.
Pinky, pick Matthew McConaughey's nose.
Oh my God.
You better. It's heading towards Matthew McConaughey right now.
Oh my God.
Pinky, stop.
Pinky, that's just his star.
Good God. Wow. This is so fascinating. Now, speaking of Matthew McConaughey, I know one of his greatest friends, Lance Armstrong, had one of his testicles removed. So let's talk about Irritable Balls Syndrome.
Speaking of Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
You know, he really likes those Lincoln Navigators.
Oh, I think your pinky finger is like, it's like moving by itself. Oh my God, it's moving away.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Our guest is walking away from us. Oh my God, his pinky finger is leading him
His
towards
pinky
Matthew
has a mind
McConaughey.
of its own.
Okay, well, Mr. McGann, while you're walking away, I'm sorry, we don't have any time for the topic of the day. We'll put online the food pyramid or whatnot. Any last minute words? Anything you'd like to plug? Anything you want our audience to know about?
Don't get artificial intelligence to your pinky. But the University of Ragu has a great program of artificial intelligence education for stunt double dropouts.
Well put.
And you can see my next gig. I'll be at that old people's home you mentioned.
Sam's retirement home.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing stunts for people to get to file fake insurance claims. So if you need a hip broken, I'll break it for you.
All right, you heard it here first. Mr. McGann, Stunt Double Man, is going to break your hip. Watch out, retirees. Well, that's all the time we have for this Experts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and for more information about what to do with your old jeans, please go to www.jortsfortheworld.org.
See you sex time.
Who wears shorts?
I wear George jeans.
Data to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts Podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.